All right, so I've got these two halves and I've slipped and scored them. And like I said, these are tricky, but you know, the more times you use a cardboard cutout, the more akin you get to it, how to make each side what it is that you really need. I kind of lined these up before I slip and scored them. Lined them up to make sure they were where I wanted them. And it's going to be, and you want it to be a little bit off so that you can take the material from one, right, and pull it over the other. And see, I can get a finger inside of there to kind of back that up. But it's also kind of slow going. You want to go at this very, very slow. You want to kind of make sure you got it all where you want it before you start really mending that seam. So see, I'm going past the whole seam one time, and then I'm going to start pulling that material over that seam. All right, pulling the material from the one side over the other side. And sometimes if you have a spot that's kind of denting in, you can kind of squeeze the hollow form and get it to push out. Also, on top of that, I can go inside of this with my finger if it's small enough to get in there, or a tool that I love is a good old Ticonderoga pencil, or any pencil for that matter. It can kind of give you some backing as you're moving that material over. But again, you want to hit this at kind of a soft leather hard, because that way you can still kind of move things around. This is nowhere near done. I still have a lot of tuning up to do, but you know, just for reference, sometimes this might even need a coil around this opening, right? But sometimes it's fun to just slap it on an existing piece, or even put it on a tissue box or something. A square teapot would look cool. Tissue box would be a little bit big. But, you know, if you've got a cup or anything kind of hanging around, you know, you could kind of look at what does this thing look like, you know, attached to something. Matter of fact, I have a darted cylinder here. It's a different clay. I'm not going to actually attach it to this, but it's just fun to see what a spout like this might look like on something. It's got a bit of a belly, you know, so that could kind of be cool. But again, we're just grabbing things so we can see the spout actually coming off of something. I'll show you how to put the spout, maybe not on a finished pot, but just show you how it's done. But you see how I'm kind of working that opening as well to maybe get it ready to go on something, okay? All right. Press molded spout from a template, take 3.